Hi, Dr. M. I know you said not to spend too much frustration or concern over this, but as I got this assignment, I spent a lot of time thinking. Asked friends, family, coworkers, which dispositions they thought that I held, and I got so many different answers that it left me even more confused than before. I finally thought good and hard and found that curiosity and honesty will be the two dispositions that I bring into the classroom that will make me a successful teacher. One, curiosity, because I've never stopped learning. I've always wanted to know what makes this happen or why did that happen. And I love learning about new cultures and places and ideas that are maybe ancient and we've forgotten about, or something brand new that we're just discovering. I believe that kids should be encouraged to ask. That, yes, sometimes it gets monotonous when you the same questions over and over, but that we should encourage their desire to know more and encourage them to find the answers that they're looking for. Um, and honestly, one of the things that I love best is when someone asks me something and I can say, I don't know. That is a great question. Why don't we see if we can find out together? I think that kids understand when you're bluffing. I think they actually are a lot smarter and savvier about honesty than adults are. I believe that they deserve to know the truth. They don't have to know all the truth or the full form of the truth based on their ages and their ability to deal with the realities that they're asking about. But I do believe that we should be truthful to them and honest in our dealings with them, not with just in the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. There are going to be questions that have absolutely no pertinence whatsoever to what we're discussing, but it should be treated as a valid question, and we should do our best to try and answer that. Um, Now, the disposition I know I'm going to have problems with is compassion and empathy. I am a very emotional being. Um, I know that. I have been working very hard this past year to step back and put my emotional part aside and bring out my rationality to assess the situation and just, take a deep breath and think, okay, stop feeling and start thinking. That I know is going to be difficult because many of the students in my school district are from challenging backgrounds where parents are both working full time, or maybe there are no parents at home. It could be siblings just looking after siblings. And having to distance myself from my emotional connection to them to find out what is the best solution, not what's my emotional solution, but what is the best solution for students is going to be very challenging. I have spent a lot of time working with students from all walks of life. We had a student come in whose family had actually been granted asylum. Their father was a journalist in the Middle East. He had been abducted. They still don't know if it was the rebels or the government that was holding him. But this student saw his family members executed because of what his father fought for in the truth. I don't believe that bias is anything that I would bring to the classroom intentionally. There are certain things in our culture that we have been brought up to regard as abnormal or undesirable, but that doesn't mean our children deserve any less of a chance at an education or support. They are children. They did not make these choices. They did not choose their circumstances. I believe every single person, regardless of their gender, race, nationality, beliefs, are children of God. And as a fellow child of God, they are deserving of my love and respect. Even if I don't like them, I can love them and try and do my best to help them. As far as feedback from performances and evaluations, observations, I have had evaluations for the past 7 years, and there have been things that I was unaware of that once they were addressed, I was more than happy to try and rectify, because I do want to do my best and I do want to do a good job at my chosen career. I am looking forward to helping build our futures, and I am done.